See you right, man.
Less than a week
Cheers,
to go,
guys.
boys. Yes.
We're at a
Very
different
exciting.
setting.
Different setting.
Nice braai going.
Yeah. Jono's
Fire
pad.
going.
Jono's love nest.
Fantastic,
nest.
glorious spring day in Pretoria.
Mm.
26 degrees.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
I figured we had to do a video. Everyone's doing one.
Oh.
A prediction video.
Everyone's doing it.
Everyone's doing it. A prediction video for the World Cup.
We have to.
So what we did is, like, I had to print this stuff at work, so I had to use the work color printer. So I had to pick which teams are not going to make it. So basically, teams like Portugal. Sorry, Portuguese. I mean, I'm
Romania.
sure, like, it's awesome that you guys are there. Romania, that sort of thing.
Tonga.
So apologies to those fans who.
What are the dark horses though that maybe didn't make it onto the list that could pull up an
Tonga.
offset?
So
Probably
Tonga.
Tonga.
I didn't add Tonga, and
Yeah.
like, no offense to the Tongans, I think they're gonna play a part.
Yeah.
They've got amazing players.
Ran out of ink.
Ran out of ink. Sorry, Tongans.
Happy got Fiji there.
Yeah, Fiji's, yeah.
I
Okay.
can't see them making it out of the.
Yeah, they've got Piatau and Fekitoa, but you need quality ball to get ball to those guys.
Yes.
Mm.
You got some forwards.
No, look, we don't know.
I
But
don't know.
Unlikely. That's the pool of
huge
death.
disclaimer. Huge disclaimer. Sorry, Tongans. It might be that your team does make it out of the pool. Apologies.
We don't think that's going to happen though.
yeah.
Okay,
That's what
so
we're saying.
we go through each pool. We decide
Okay.
who we think's going to win, possibly a permutation as well. If we think that those can mix around, because some of them are very tight. For instance, our pool.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so Pool A. Who's in Pool A?
Who's in pool?
Pool A at the moment is, well, I don't think it changes. So this is Pool A: New Zealand, France, Italy, Uruguay, Namibia.
You're not putting anything up there, Hansi.
Am I not putting anything
No,
up here?
not yet.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to sit back down.
so,
Just edit that out.
so all I could see coming out of out of Pool A is New Zealand and France.
Yeah, I mean realistically, I don't think Italy, unless Italy pull up an offset, I don't think Italy can beat New Zealand, but maybe they can beat France. Haven't they beaten France recently?
No, they came close in the Six Nations, and they beat Australia in November.
Yeah.
So they're not a terrible team, but I cannot see them beating France. I mean,
It would make me extremely happy if Italy beat France and knock them out.
half Italian, isn't it?
Not just that, I just think
That would be
things
crazy.
that shouldn't be said on camera about the French.
Look, we need to. I'm only going to say this once, but somewhere in the World Cup, the French broadcast team is going to play a part of what they choose to show and what they choose.
No,
not
we've
to
learned
show.
that the hard way, haven't we?
So I think France will be lucky every now and then because of the way the broadcast team.
Where did we see
show
that so
replays.
prominently? Was that in like
When
some
we played them in France.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, they don't show replays
goodness.
of potential foul play if it's not for France.
Yeah.
And I don't know in a World Cup who runs the broadcast and that sort of thing, but yeah.
Who were they playing in their first game? Does anyone know?
Who is France playing in their first game?
They're all Blacks.
They're all Blacks, dude.
Oh yes, that's the opening game of the World Cup. Okay, my apologies. Let's
Pretty big one.
say Dupont gets injured in that game.
Well, they've got some injuries. They've got Paul Willemse confirmed out.
Yes.
Jonathan Dianti definitely
Jonathan
not going to
Danty.
play the first.
Yeah.
Danty
And
will
what's
play
his
first
name? The
game.
flower.
And in Tamak.
And in Tamak.
Yeah, but let's just say Dupont is their key
Who's
player.
going to win? Who's going to win that?
If Dupont gets injured in that game, Italy I think stand a little bit more of a chance.
Yeah. Pont's very important to them. Okay, I'm actually going to say I think France are going to beat the All Blacks.
I don't think so. I think the All Blacks have a better forward pack.
I think
Okay,
it's,
so
I think it's because it's at home, because of the crowd, because of the emotion, the atmosphere.
What about 2007 when they lost against Argentina in the first game?
Yeah, I think it's a different France.
I think I'm going to go with Jono because the All Blacks are going to be stung by this last loss against the Springboks, and they're going to come back
Firing.
firing.
And I think they've got a better team.
So what we'll do is we'll go 2 against 1.
Yes.
That'll determine. Okay.
So
cool.
is it my turn now?
So now you got to put up. So the winner of the pool, France. All Blacks. Sorry.
France is an overrated forward pack.
A, right?
That's Pool A. No. No, it's not runner-up, so you've got to put it...
Where's winner of Pool A?
Go to that side. There's winner Pool A.
Okay, sorry.
Good work, Hansi.
Sorry, I'm new at this.
Okay, and then you put France.
Runner-up.
Put France, runner-up, Pool A.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay.
But the French could beat the All Blacks, but
They could, but I also have this feeling that the All Blacks are going to be so...
do you know why? Because the All Blacks and
Fun.
France try a similar style, and we know that the All Blacks are best at that style.
Yeah.
The All Blacks are the king of that style, and the French try and do that. The French, they both try to bolster their forward packs, but I still
Only
think
reason why I say it is because I think home ground advantage, bounce of the ball, crowd playing a part on the referee, all those sorts of things. I think that will just push France to pip the All Blacks.
yes, you need like a Nigel Owens type referee
You
for
might
that
be
game.
right. It's just they're missing Intermac,
Yeah.
they're missing Dante. Those two guys are
Yeah, they're big.
important.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. Pool
Okay.
B. So that's
Pool-
obviously the pool of death.
Pool B, yeah, that's the pool of death. South Africa, Ireland, Scotland, Tonga, and Romania.
Okay, now, like, firstly, we're probably going to be biased because we are South Africans.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me. I think that Ireland and Scotland could beat us, could beat each other. Everyone could beat each other, but I feel like we can. Just because I'm going to go with heart and say the Springboks will win the pool.
If we are at our best and Scotland are at their best, we should still beat Scotland. So let's say if we have an off day, if it's a bad day, if we get an early card or something crazy, then we might lose to Scotland, and then that could potentially be the end of our World Cup.
Yes.
But I will if we play well, even if Scotland play well as well, we'll still win.
Okay.
I personally believe we can lose to Ireland.
It's okay, yeah. You were talking
I'll say that
about
for a few
yeah.
reasons. First of all, how many games have we won on the trot now? We've won 4 games.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have to win 8. So we have to win 12 games in a row to win the World Cup. I think that a loss is going to happen. It has to happen before we win the World Cup, and I think it's going to happen to Ireland. And I think Ireland are the only team that can match us in the set piece. And I think Ireland have figured out, if they get it right, if they are spot on the day, they figured out a defensive system. So I think there's a risk that we could lose to Ireland, but I don't think that would be a bad thing necessarily for the Springboks, because we won the World Cup by losing to New Zealand as well.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make our road any less or more.
Yeah.
Actually, it might make our road a bit easier if we lose to Ireland.
Who's our ref there? At
don't
least
know.
it's not the Georgian.
The refs weren't too bad. It wasn't too terrible.
I'm saying now for this.
for the World
Yeah,
Cup.
I think-
it wasn't.
I feel like it's an Aussie.
It wasn't Amar Shukeli.
Yeah.
It's like Angus Gardner or something.
Or
It
even
wasn't Ben
sort of
O'Keefe.
Ben
The refs
O'Keefe.
were actually
Yeah.
okay. Luke.
Keefe is
Luke
to me one of the
Pearce.
better refs. This
Yeah.
ref who refed in the All Black game was actually. I've also rated that guy quite highly
Who was
previously.
that? Matthew Carley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him actually. He's not
Yeah,
too bad.
he's a good ref.
Yeah.
Look, and Ireland also, they might not have some of their. I think Sheehan might be out for our game.
Who?
That's a big loss. Sheehan. the
Yeah,
hooker.
that's a huge
He's-
loss.
Their
he scores
new
a
prodigy
try, like,
hooker.
every game.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
They've got great loosies.
Yeah, they do.
They've got good locks.
Yeah.
They've got good props.
So let's stick to the beat Scotland,
Yes,
lose to Ireland. Jono.
I'm saying that.
Yes, it can happen. Like very easily, it can.
Yeah.
We can lose to Ireland. It's hard. I don't know. What do you think?
I actually this whole time I've been thinking that we might lose to Ireland.
My head tells me we might lose to Ireland. My heart is like Springboks, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe we must just put ourselves in runners up of Pool B.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do that. We'll do a different
Yes.
one as well.
But yeah,
It hurts, dude, but you might as well accept the loss now than rather than when it happens.
Runner up Pool B.
In fact, if we do beat Scotland,
My hand doesn't want to do this.
if we beat Scotland and we lose to Ireland, then Scotland beat Ireland. What the hell's going to happen then? Depends on bonus points and
then
all
we
that
must,
sort of stuff.
do another video where we go through this whole
The
thing.
permutations.
Okay, Pool C.
Pool C is. I forgot my role there for
That's
a
your
second.
job.
I'm too into the conversation. Wales, Australia, Fiji, Georgia, and Portugal.
Yes, it's a tricky one. Like I said, Portugal I didn't even print out. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Portugal. It's awesome that they're there, but.
Yo.
So let's have a look there. Say it again.
Wales, Australia, Fiji, Georgia, and Portugal.
I think Australia is going to do better than everyone thinks.
Who's going to top that pool?
I think Wales are going to top that pool.
And-
Definitely.
But what about Fiji?
I just Fiji were flash in the pan. They might do
Imagine
that
if
again.
Georgia
They got a great fly off.
tops that
Kicks
pool.
everything over.
Dude, England suck.
I think Fiji.
That's the
could be-
that's the reason Fiji won. If you have a player that looks
But
like Marcus
Australia
Smith,
also
you're not going
kind
to
of
win
sucks.
games.
I think this is the pool of death.
This is the pool of death.
Basically.
Because I think,
I think you're right. I think Wales is going to top that pool.
I think so.
They're
They
gonna play-
they
they're a good
play
World Cup
a
team.
better World Cup style.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
last 2011
They've done well in World
made
Cups.
the semis. 2015 they made the quarters. 2019 they made the semis. Like,
Gatland will have a trick up his sleeve. He's been around for long.
And he's a better coach
And
than
so will
Eddie
Eddie
Jones,
Jones.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
And Gatland's been part of the Welsh
maybe it's just gonna be
rugby
Welsh
structure.
Aussies.
for
I
so
think it
long.
will be tight between Wales and Australia. I think it's
I think Wales will beat Australia, and then so to top the pool. and
Georgia
then-
can definitely go through in
maybe
this
they
pool,
can make it.
or Fiji.
I
just
don't
haven't
think
watched-
Georgia
I know
can.
that-
I don't think Georgia.
Georgia beat Wales in Cardiff. This
Yeah.
like in the last year.
Yeah.
That was before, wasn't it? Before Gatland came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what have they done since Gatland's come back?
They had a better
They
URC.
got smashed by Scotland,
In
but they
terms of
held
the Welsh
Scotland.
teams.
Yeah, but
They held
Okay, they
Scotland.
lost Alan Wynne-Jones, big loss, but I don't think he was playing
no,
very well.
he needed to retire. Yeah.
Sorry, Georgia. I mean, held Scotland quite
Yeah.
close. For
Are
a
they?
while.
Have you got a ticket there for Georgia?
Yeah. I printed them because
I can't
And
see them
Fiji.
winning. I can't see them.
I can't see them winning two big games.
Yeah.
So
So we just stick to the tried and trusted Wales winners, Australia's runners up.
That's what I'm
Australia
thinking as
yeah.
well.
But an acknowledgement to Fiji and Georgia. I even printed your logo. So
Yeah.
Pool?
okay, so that's
Pool C.
So we go winner Pool C, Wales. Yeah, Bob.
And runner up, Australia.
Okay.
Okay.
Then Pool D.
Pool D. England, Japan, Argentina, Samoa, and Chile.
Yes.
Argentina, I see winning that pool.
Me too.
Japan is a little bit disappointing of late. Like they were like everyone's darling team from the previous World Cup, but they don't seem
So
themselves.
easily be an upset in this group.
They
as
could
well.
be an upset, but
You know, I said
think
earlier that
Argentina's
England
too
suck,
strong.
and they do. But England do well in World Cups, obviously.
England has been in the 1991 World Cup. They were in the final. 99, they were in the quarters.
Yeah, but they've got a terrible coach, dude.
2003, they won the final. They got a terrible coach.
That's
but I mean,
not Clive Woodward
They've been in many.
or Eddie Jones. It's someone who doesn't know what the hell they're doing.
2019, they were in the final. 2007, they were in the final.
Like Borthwick. Who is that guy?
2015, they didn't make it out of the pool. Ooh.
I just think that we're going into a World Cup where Australia, Wales, and England are terrible.
Yeah.
It's the perfect opportunity for a Georgia, a Japan,
Argentina.
Samoa, Argentina. Well, Argentina always make it to the quarters, basically, don't
Oh, yeah,
they?
Samoa and Sapuaga.
Yeah.
I think
Samoa.
Argentina are a better team on paper than England.
Let's make the. I'm gonna say
Lavanini can
this is like
stay
the
off
upset,
yellows.
the upset pool. I'm gonna go Argentina, Samoa.
Oh,
Let's do that.
that would make me happy, but
Are you going to say England?
I would definitely say England for sure.
My head would say England, but I think that would be cool.
It would be cool, but
But
it's
what about
probably
Japan? They're so cool. as well.
they could also.
Yeah, I don't. What I'm hearing is their team isn't as good as they had in the previous World
Yeah.
Cup.
Got smashed by Italy now in the warm-ups.
Yeah.
Smashed.
So we just do the safe option of
Samoa held Ireland.
yeah, they did.
You guys want to go bigger and say Argentina, Samoa?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
So this is
There's no money on it, so I mean,
If only they hadn't played these warm-ups, then these upsets.
why do you think Samoa can do that? Or, what have they done to prove themselves?
They have a whole bunch of like internationals coming
Former
back.
New Zealanders.
New Zealand players.
Lima Sipohanga plays fly-off for them.
And they just played Ireland in the wet, and it was Ireland's second team.
Lost
fair enough.
17-13.
They lost 17-13.
And how was their set piece? How was their scrum and lineouts?
Not bad.
Has to be good if you can hold
Ireland.
the number one team in the world.
Yeah. At home. Well, where was
Aren't
it?
we the number
No,
one
it's
team
played
in the
in
world?
Bayonne in
In
France.
Anyway, okay. I
Okay,
trust you
so
guys.
To me, Europe is one place. I don't really know.
So-
Isn't Bayonne in...
So, who's playing who in the quarterfinals? Are we playing the All Blacks? Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys think? So we start then quarterfinal 1, Wales Samoa. I'm gonna go Wales.
I was
that would be
laughing
cool if
because
Samoa
I don't know
won.
why. I think Wales will win that game.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, see, but you're right. England. Yeah. Anyway, I can't go
Should
back
we
on
change
no,
it now?
No, it's too late. Whatever. Wales goes through.
that's if we are right, we're gonna
Oh,
put
and look what
we're
we've
gonna
done.
put a thing of this up.
And now we've worked it out that Ireland plays France in a quarter. Oh,
Nice. I'd much rather play the All Blacks than
I say
Ireland,
Ireland.
than in France.
Ireland and France.
Ireland,
Ireland. Yeah.
for me.
It's my Ireland.
It's my
Ireland have got the... They just, in my view, a better team than France.
Yeah, that's an
I
easy
think
one.
Argentina will beat the Wallabies.
Yes.
I have to get up.
Okay.
So it's Springboks versus Argentina.
You think we'll beat the All Blacks in a quarter?
Yes. We know how to beat them.
Never ever want to play the All Blacks. We need to win a World Cup.
This is
By
this is a
beating the All
weird.
Blacks.
This is a super weird prediction.
We do, absolutely.
need
We
to-
haven't done it yet.
We need to win 95, obviously.
one.
Yeah, of
one
course, yeah, no,
pivot
but that
to-
was like
yeah.
a million
It's
years
time
ago.
to win a World Cup by beating the All Blacks.
Yes. Yes.
Can we do it again? They will be.
We've
They
lost
will
them.
want
now.
revenge so badly after.
We've lost them.
They don't know how to
World
play
Cups in
like
a
us,
row.
dude. They don't know how to play with forwards.
20. Let's think.
Yeah.
When was it? When did we lose to them? 2015,
Mm.
2019. So it's only 2. Oh no,
Yes.
2003 as well. So it's 3-2. We beat them
2011.
with them 95 and
lost to
99.
Australia.
So it's 3-2. It's time to even that. Okay, let's just go with.
We'll have to go Springboks.
We're a better
I think
team
we
than
You
the All
cannot
Blacks,
not
dude.
go Springboks.
You have to
No.
believe.
Springboks will win. Springboks will win the whole damn World Cup from here on. So I don't know why we're arguing.
Okay, I'm gonna
Springbok
go
Ireland.
Ireland. Springboks Ireland.
Yes, that'll be a nice final, dude.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
That'll be the right
World
final
number
for
1
me.
and world number 2 in the
Yeah,
final.
that'll be the right final. That'll be like URC final, except for without as many Stormers players,
Sit
fortunately.
down and see so that everyone.
Sorry. I'm standing in front. I was standing in front of the board. Many apologies. Sure.
Guys, I want to know from you,
What's going to happen in that final?
objectively, if we lose Mani Libok to injury in these games, what happens?
Pollard.
Pollard
Can you
comes
call a
in.
guy in from outside?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought once you enter World Cup, that's your squad.
That's why his
No,
dark rings
no,
under his
no.
eyes. He's been lying awake, like worrying about.
No, how did New Zealand won the World Cup with the fourth choice fly half?
Yeah.
Because they had to bring
Aaron
other guys
Cruden.
in.
Did not know that.
Stephen Donald.
These guys are the experts.
Okay, so
Yes, that's right,
what will
Stephen
happen
Donald.
in this final then?
We win that one. It's going to be an amazing, tight, gritty game, though.
Well, I think that maybe the pool will dictate. That's the thing. Has it ever happened in a World Cup that?
I think
So-
in a game like this, yes, it's so tough to
Sorry,
call.
guys, who's knocking
2011.
France? Oh, yeah.
2011, France and New Zealand were in the same pool. New Zealand beat France, and then they played each other in the final again.
Yeah.
Same actually with 2007, England, South Africa.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the pool.
How England made it to
in
that.
the final again.
They played well. They had to do well to get to that final.
It's going to come down who's the better tactician between Farrell and Rassie and Jock.
At least we've got 4 scrum halves.
And I think when it comes to World Cup experience and all that, and I'm actually, because originally when I saw it I thought Ireland, but actually the more I'm thinking about it, we've got 2 coaches that have already won a World Cup. They've been in a final. You've got Ireland who have got this thing over their heads that they underperform in World Cups. I think when it comes down to a match like this, I really think the Springboks will be better on the day.
Maybe
Plus,
Ireland's
we've got players that have won the World Cup,
Yes.
a lot of guys. And they're
And
not
we'll
all
be very
toppies.
confident in. We're a World Cup team, I don't want to say anything about cricket, but if you compare, we're just a team that does a rugby team that just knows how to win a World Cup. Yeah.
Yeah, we've won
Okay,
like
if we don't win the World Cup,
60% of the World Cups we've played.
Yeah.
how do you see it playing out from the quarters onwards if we are to not win the World Cup? What do you think could be result in that? So like
Say
a loss to the
Ireland.
All Blacks, or
Ireland, All Blacks.
do you think we could
final.
win our pool and then play France
Yeah.
and lose to France?
So it could easily, obviously,
No one can hear you, Hansi.
Okay, now. Okay. I'm just going to do this.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Just put that down there. Could easily also be that.
Who's going to win that?
So it's, or
I think France will win that.
we can go the other way around. Just I hope
I
not.
think France will.
The two teams I want least to win the World Cup is France and England, by far.
You can easily have that in there as well. Obviously.
So your favourites are Ireland, All Blacks.
We think it's between
France
4 teams,
and
right?
South Africa,
Yeah, the
yeah.
top 4.
I think everyone in press and everywhere thinks it's between 4 teams.
And out of who's the fifth team? Who's that fifth team that can come in and just
Argentina.
sneak it? Sneak the World Cup?
No.
I don't think so.
Maybe England.
I doubt it.
I don't think so.
Can they?
Could be the Wallabies or
Wallabies.
Wales?
Just
They've
don't
had
see
such
it.
a bad year. Like, you take 40 against the Springboks, you take like 40 against the All Blacks, you take 40 against France, and then you win the World Cup.
Did Eddie Jones say why they didn't bring Michael Hooper with?
He didn't say. Others said that he's just a bad apple and a negative leader. I'm going to take this off again.
That's like don't you guys think that's like the Gary Teichmann move from '99 to take Hooper out of your team?
I don't think they weren't looking like they were going to win anyway. I think
I
No,
don't
sure,
think
but
it was too
isn't
close.
it doesn't
They
make
shouldn't
it.
have fired. What's his name? From New Zealand, the
Yeah,
Chiefs. The Chiefs.
Dave Rennie.
Dave Rennie.
No.
Shouldn't have fired him.
I can't see it being between anyone else than these 4.
Well, clearly they should have stuck with Michael Checker.
Or Michael Checker. Yeah, Michael Checker's doing well at
Yeah.
Argentina.
Argentina to me are the fifth team. I think they're very good. I think they've got it. They just need to keep their composure. That's the problem with Argentina.
They've
is
also
they
had a
lose their
few bad
composure.
games, actually.
Argentina.
And maybe Wales.
Nah, bad, extremely bad. They're 10th in the world. Dude.
I think Argentina is a World Cup team.
they are.
If you think how they don't do that well in the 4-year cycle.
Look, these are the ones closest to that. So they are the next in line to be involved in there. But I seriously doubt it.
The biggest problem with this whole World Cup is how they do the draw. Like,
Yeah,
it
but
should
they'll
never be
change
like
it,
that.
they
It should
can
never be that you have a pool like
It
we've
was done
got.
too long before the World Cup. Apparently, it had something to do with. Alan said it had something to do with COVID. The draw was done in 2020. It should be done a year before.
Yeah, exactly.
Like even closer to a year.
After last year's Six Nations and Championship.
Yeah.
That's when it should be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but in conclusion, it's going to be a very tightly contested World Cup.
Do all 3 of us say that?
I would say that this is the World Cup, I believe, since 2003, where a Northern Hemisphere team has the best chance of winning.
Best
Yeah.
chance, yeah. And Ireland.
What do England need to do, guys? What do England need to do to compete?
I don't think there's anything they can do now.
They just need
It's
better
too close.
managerial personnel, I think.
It's too close, and the players are too despondent, and they don't believe. I don't think there's any
But they're
belief.
still good players.
But they also get rid of coaches so quickly, like Eddie Jones.
Anyway, we're
Just
rambling.
stick it out.
That or that?
Let's hope it's the former. But
You know, we could also end up playing New Zealand in the final.
yeah, we could.
If we win, if we top the log,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then we could end up. That would be cool.
It could be.
But here's a weird permutation.
We're just putting all sorts of stuff
Yeah.
on you.
Here's a weird permutation is that one of the weaker teams, like we were saying just now, maybe the Wallabies or someone like that. Sometimes if you have an easier World Cup, you go through and you win it.
Yeah.
Springboks did it,
Yes.
2007.
Yeah.
So anyway,
But we
No,
came into the World Cup as sort of one of the favorites.
one of the
And
favorites.
then we lost to New Zealand,
No, 2007.
2007.
Yeah.
Yes, see, we were.
2019,
That was the best
I don't
Springbok
actually
team
think we
on paper
were
ever.
We weren't.
that highly rated.
No. We went in as like the 5th or the 7th ranked team or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you guys say that we can bring in outside guys if there's an injury throughout the World Cup, the selection makes a lot more sense to me. Because Pollard's there. If Marnie gets injured, they just bring him in.
Yeah, but why is he not there in any case? We've got 4 scrum halves.
I don't know. I can't answer that.
Anyway, it's been 25 minutes.
You're right,
Okay.
People don't watch YouTube
Alright.
videos.
though. Okay, all right. Anyways, go,
One week to go.
Damien Willems.
Cheers.
I love you.
Cheers.
Go Boca.